What's up everybody, Zach here with Sew Yeah Quilting. Today I'm going to show you how to make an awesome Flying Geese panel quilt. Let's get started. Alright, so for a panel quilt, obviously there's a lot of room to customize it and just make it your own. Back here we've got the Harbor Days panel, which looks really awesome. For the tutorial today, I'm going to be using the Susie B panel, hopefully you can see that, to show you the ropes on this. So with a panel quilt, like I said, obviously there's a lot of room for customization. If you want a wider border, use a wider piece of fabric. If you want a smaller border, use a smaller piece of fabric. You can change up the panel, change up the colors, and just do whatever's going to be best for you or best for the project you're working on. So that being said, we're going to work more on the technique here as opposed to the measurements and laying everything out to get the exact size of this quilt. Let's get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the flying geese, which you can see right here. Now like I said before, I'm not going to focus too much on measurements right now because depending on what you want, it's going to either be bigger or smaller. We are going to put a link to a chart in the description below to where you can get a quick reference guide to making whatever size flying goose you want to make. For this particular one, you're going to need a 5.5-inch square and two 3-inch squares. I'm going to go ahead and cut those up right now. Just going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, now that you have your fabric cut, what you're going to do is you're going to take your 5.5-inch square, your larger piece, and you're going to lay the two smaller pieces over the top in opposite corners from each other. Just like that. Then take a straight edge, and you're going to mark a line along the center of your square right here. Alright, then once that's marked, go ahead and just pin these pieces of fabric together. Alright, now that you have that pinned together, you're going to go ahead and sew a 1/4-inch seam down both sides of that line. Alright, now what you want to do is go ahead and cut along this line in the middle, and then you're going to take these little flaps and iron them open. Alright, for the next step, you're going to need two more 3-inch squares. What you're going to do is just take your square, and you're now going to lay it over this corner down at the bottom of this kind of heart shape. And again, you're going to mark down the center of your fabric. Just like that. Alright, now you're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing that you just barely did. That is, sew a 1/4-inch seam down both sides of this line you just drew. Let's go ahead and do the other one. Alright, then all you gotta do is go ahead and iron that seam open and you've got your flying goose or flying geese. Alright, I've got all my geese ironed out, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put them in formation and sew them together. All you gotta do Line them up however you want them. Obviously, we're just doing a straight strip of them here, so they'll just be in a tack formation, I guess. And you're just gonna take them, lay them down just like that, and sew along the seam. That's it. All right, there we go. We'll go on to the next one. And our last one. All right, I've got my geese. Now, what I'm going to be doing, as you can see right here, I'm just going to take another piece of fabric and I'm going to sew it on to this edge of the geese and make this long strip. And then I'm going to go ahead and sew that onto my main panel. All right, the rest of this is really simple. All you got to do, now that you have your geese and strip all put together, is you're just going to take your panel, lay it out, and lay your fabric along the side of it just like that, and sew it together. That's really it. We're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do one side and then the opposite side. Then I'll measure again to get my length for my top and bottom, sew those pieces together, and add them to it. All right, now that I have the first two sides on, I'm gonna go ahead and just finger press the seams and then measure out my top and my bottom so I can cut this piece to length and sew those ones on too. All right, guys, that's all there is to it. I'm going to take this over to our in-house long armor and get it quilted. If you like either of these panels, there's a link for them in the description below. Please also join us on our Tuesday night and Saturday night Newstash and Destash every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My name's Zach, teaching you how to sew like a pro. We'll see you next week on Sew Yeah Quilting.